26 million maybe, something like that.
What it feel like?
Felt like 26 million. Nah, but to be honest with you, man, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure to maintain, manage, because getting the money ain't half as challenging as keeping it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I walked around with a $10 million check in my wallet for like a year. I didn't want to cash it.
Felt good? Or you just
Nah, I just didn't
no?
want to cash it. I like, cause for one, I ain't need it. I was still getting show money. Like, it was just a lump sum, and that's another thing. Like, I've gotten big checks, but I already had money already, so I just added this with that. Um, Neither here nor there. I think that man, 8-figure checks feel like the devil could potentially pull you under. You know what I mean? That shit just feel like it's a lot of scrutiny, it's a lot of people because people are after this.
Right.
This is what everybody wants. I'm holding it right here in my hand. It got my name on it. This is what everybody wants. Motherfucker would tear my head off for this. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So now that I have it, you can only have as much as you can protect. So it feels like a lot of responsibility.
It feel good to have that responsibility though.
It feel better than being broke. I
Yeah.
tell you that. But it's still like, I wish everybody could get money. Everybody could get $10 million so they could see how much money don't matter unless you ain't got it.
I was about to say, man, that shit matters though.
Unless you ain't got it, money is an instrument. It's a tool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you
Yeah.
use money to do things that would generate more opportunity
1000%.
to get more money. You know what I mean?
Right.
A lot of us have been taught to use money as a tool to boost and stroke and kind of fan the flames of the ego. Myself included. I ain't trying to exclude myself. Me too. But money is a tool. People use money to get more money. People use money to get more peace. People use money to get more security for themselves and their family. And if you just using it for vanity purposes, that shit is it'll be gone before you know it. If you holding your money in the bank is making money off your money and ain't giving you shit for it.
Facts.
The bank is playing the market and they making money off your money and ain't giving you nothing for it. So rather than keep all your money in the bank, to me, what I have found to be more valuable, take a lump sum and put it in a piece of property. You could put it in I don't give a damn if it's a commercial piece, a residential piece. It could just be a patch of grass. If you let that shit sit for 6 months or a year, guarantee you it will appreciate more than it would have in the bank.
Absolutely.
I've always known people buying like houses and buildings and like, even when my uncles was in the dope game, like that was the main thing that they were just putting their money together, buying houses, buying automotive shops, buying, like that was kind of something that my pops, he owned a candy store and an apartment building in Harlem. So I just kind of already knew that when you get money, the natural evolution is to buy property.
Right.
But even though I knew that, I didn't practice it until my uncle kind of, nudged me, and he kind of like, basically told me, man, give me 20,000. I was like, man, and I just got a check for 60. Like, give me 20,000 before you fuck it up. I'm like, man, fuck. And he was just getting out of jail and shit. He was just getting out of prison, and he had visions and shit. And this is my uncle, like, like really, like my mentor gave it to him. And of course, I fucked the other 40 up. But later on, he rode me down the street and pointed at a house that looked familiar to me. And then as I looked at it close, I was like, yeah, I know that house. I used to sell dope out of there. That's such and such house. Well, you showing me the house. He said, that's what we did with your money. Bought this house. Then I renovated it. And now it's no longer a dope house. It's a family in there. I was like, damn, that's cool. And he was like, and I can give you your money back. Or we can go get 2 more houses. And that's kind of how, we started New Finish Construction back in 2000, I think. 99, 2000, something like that. And we've done probably over 100 houses.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but I then, when the market crashed, I reminded myself I had a day job. I don't have to deal with this shit. And I noticed when the market crashed that the one thing that did not suffer was commercial real estate. Mm-hmm. So I told my uncle, you can keep building these houses if you want to. I'm going commercial. So then he still does his houses, and now I do commercial. Mm-hmm. And I'm interested in more of a like multifamily, mixed use development strategy.